Hey gang, today's the day. It's finally here. MLB trade deadline day. We'll be live later, starting at 2. And we are about, almost 9 hours from the deadline or something like that, or 8.5 hours. So things are going to get nuts. There's a lot of players that are going to get moved, and it's probably players that we're not even thinking about that are going to be moved. So the question I have for you today is, have the Yankees done enough at this point? Cashman's had a big deadline so far, but have they done enough to beat teams? They've done enough. They got better, but is it enough to beat teams like Houston to potentially get to the World Series? And if they're in the World Series, can they beat a team like the Dodgers or the Mets or whoever? That's the question. Before I do that, two things. Number one, so a couple of moves that happened last night. The Braves and Astros. Again, the Astros they already got Trey, Mancini, Christian Vasquez, but they also made a move last night to get a closer. They made a trade with the Braves to get their closer, Will Smith, in exchange for Jake Odorizzi, starter going back to the Braves, who need another starter. So, and in a corresponding moves, the Braves made another trade too. They're bringing in Robbie Grossman, versatile hitter from the Detroit Tigers. So, again, bringing in role players, versatile role players, just like they did last year to help them win the World Series. And the Astros have made some moves. None of them are sexy, but they're significant. They got better too, in areas of need. Now, I still think they're going to make another move today. I think the Braves will make another move as well. But the question of the day is, have the Yankees won enough? And by the way, please subscribe to this channel if you haven't done so. I don't want you to miss what happens today. I'll be live later on, and what happens afterward, and leading into the pennant race and the playoff race and whatnot. I don't want you to miss good content, especially when it comes to the Yankees. So, and if you do, hit the bell icon notification so you don't miss anything. You know exactly when stuff comes out. I thank you either way. But the Yankees, let's see. They got two relievers. They got Frankie Montas, and they got Andrew Benintendi. So they've improved in key areas of need. But I heard last night that the Yankees are still inquiring about starting pitching. Cashman inquired about Pablo Lopez of the Marlins last night. So I don't know what the price tag is, but it's obviously high. But that said, it's an acknowledgement that they know there's still work to be done. And do I think they'll... Yeah, I think that, incoming move... They might make an incoming move or two. Outgoing, I think they're probably going to wind up trading Gallo and trading Miguel Andujar today. So, for whatever pieces. Or they could be part of a package deal. I had predicted Andujar to the Marlins, so maybe he's part of a package deal with somebody like Labor Torres and a bunch of prospects for somebody like a Pablo Lopez. We'll see what happens. You'll obviously get it here. But I find it interesting. And Gallo's going to be moved somewhere too. But can they bring in another starting pitcher? Can they bring in another bat to a degree? A versatile outfield batter or an infield bat, especially if they trade some of these guys. Anything's possible. Could you imagine if they wound up later with like a Brian Reynolds or a Juan Soto? I'm not saying it can happen, but think about it this way. Is the difference of holding one prospect, right, and keeping that one prospect more valuable than getting a Juan Soto here? I know it's going to be a haul, but like that, is that enough to make them say no? Are they going to say no to whatever it is? And we're hearing that the Nationals are not high on Volpe, so it might not even include him. It might include a bunch of other players. We just don't know. And they haven't traded any of their big offensive pieces. None of them. They're still there. So could they get a Soto? Yeah. I think the Padres and the Cardinals are probably the favorites, but you never know. Cashman is being pretty aggressive right now. This seems to be the Cashman that we know and love. The Ninja Cashman. Could he strike out? Or could he strike and take him away, or take somebody away from the rest of them? It would drive everybody nuts. That's evil empire, right? Evil empire style Yankees. So he could do it. I think and he's shown right now with Frankie Montas and Trivino. He's made some moves. The bullpen's gotten better. The starting rotation's better. But at the same time, is the question is it enough to beat the top teams? You let me know what you think in the comments. You let me know what you think. I still think another move or two needs to be made. Okay? I'm happy with yesterday. I'm very happy with yesterday, but there's still moves to be made. Particularly since the Astros got incrementally better. And I think the Mets are probably going to get incrementally better today as well. They'll get someone, maybe two. Who knows? They've already made a couple of minor trades, and I think they're going to get better. And they still keep winning. So do the Astros. So that's to me the $6 million Steve Austin question of the day. I want to know what you all think. Let's get into this. And I'll see you for the live stream. Over and out.